Stick to the Before we begin, look at how awesome my jumper is. It's so fluffy. My grandma made this and she's just so good at knitting. I love it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, book hauls, book reviews, unboxings and the occasional vlog, and today is another writing tips video for you. This is a follow-up to my most recent writing tips video, which was what are critique partners and how do you use them. If you haven't seen that video, the link is above me now or below this video as well. Today we are discussing how to be a good critique partner and how to give your fellow writer the best advice that you can possibly give. Before we get into that, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see as soon as I upload. Now let's get straight into it. Here are my 7 tips for how to be a good critique partner. Tip 1, be honest but balanced. Don't step all over your fellow writer. Don't tell them everything is bad, it's awful, start again, but do give them feedback, but make sure you balance it out. Tell them the good and the bad. We don't just want to see red pen all over everything telling us how shit we are. We also want to see that bit made me laugh. That was a massive cliche, but I loved it. Anything like that can really help your writer to continue on with their work and not feel completely downtrodden. Number 2, deadlines. Stick to them. I don't think any more needs to be said. Stick to the deadlines that you writers have chosen. Don't be too late, don't be too early, because if you are, they might feel they need to finish theirs earlier, and always just do it on time, guys. Just do it on time. We all know how awkward it is when you're working with someone and they don't do things on time. It's annoying. Number 3, be supportive. Being a critique partner isn't just about critiquing the work. The writer might also just need someone there. They might need someone just to talk about writing with, to feel infused with, get excited about writing again. They might be, having a downtime, having a writer's block moment. They might just need to talk to someone and get themselves out of that rut. Be there for them as a friend, not just as a critique. Number 4, be detailed. Be as detailed as possible when you're critiquing their work. Don't just do blasé sentences of I hated this, or this was great, or this was okay. Why was it great? Why was it terrible? Why was it just okay? You are a critique partner, not a beta reader. You need to give actual reasons for what you think. Say this bit is too telling for me because you're just telling me the emotions that the character's going through instead of showing me. Maybe try to get rid of the they felt or they saw parts. Or things like, you've already said this up here, you don't need to show me it and then tell me by having the character say in the dialogue how they're feeling. You've already shown me it. Explain why you think these things. Number 5, understand. Make sure you understand where along the writing process your fellow writer is. If you're reading their first draft, it's going to look very different to their third, their fourth. Make sure you understand where they are up to on this stage, because if you're reading the very first draft, it's mainly possibly going to be plot problems and world building issues rather than nitty gritty things. If you're onto their 4th draft, you want to hope they found those already. So if you find one, that's a bigger deal. And you want to be going a bit more close knit, going to the paragraphs, the phrasing, things like that. Number 6, it's not your work. This one is very important. As a writer, we can get very sucked in to how someone else is writing. No 2 writers are going to write exactly the same, and you don't want people to write exactly the same. There's a reason we all have favorite authors and favorite genres. When you are critiquing someone's work, don't rewrite every sentence because you just don't like how it's written. The voice of that writer is their voice, and that is something for them to work on themselves. They don't want to sound like you. They might even be better. Who knows? Don't make everyone's work your work. It's not your book, baby. It's theirs. If you feel yourself getting too close to the work and maybe getting too involved, step back a bit, let the writer know you need a break. Don't just stay in there and turn the work into your own. And number 7, if it's good, tell them. Your critique partner, yes, you are there to find what's wrong with the work. That doesn't mean that's all you have to do. Tell them what's really good. Tell them what works for you. Give them encouragement as well. And also, if something really works for you, that's awesome. Like if you really enjoyed it, try and work out why you enjoyed it as a writer, because that might be useful in your own work. Which kind of creates an 8, but I didn't give it an 8, which is to be prepared to learn. Because if you're critiquing someone's work, you're going to see mistakes that you make as well and go, oh, I did that too. But you're also going to see things that you're like, oh my God, that is such a good way to say that. Or how did they word this paragraph to make it so vivid? Research them. As a writer, they're going to know things that you don't as well. Use that. Learn from your fellow writers and have fun. You are critiquing someone's work. As I said in my last video, you've been asked to critique someone's book, baby. That's insane and amazing. Someone really trusts you and values your opinion. Be honored. But if that person values your opinion, they've probably also got some good opinions. So think about what they can give your work as well, guys. They're going to critique your work generally in return. That's amazing. And those are my 7 tips for how to be a good critique partner. That's a very short video, but we like them short and sweet sometimes. I hope you guys found that useful. If you do have any questions or other tips you'd like to give other writers, please comment down below, because I would love to see more tips of how to be a good critique partner, and I'm sure other watchers will as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Tumblr. I post your own bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.